What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. 2023 full season recap right here. Something to get you guys through winter. We're doing 2020 all the way to 2024. Hope you guys have been enjoying it. Our best, saddest, and most important moments throughout every year. Just figured I'd kind of throw it all into a montage so you guys kick back, relax, and enjoy it. And 2023 was a huge year for us, so enjoy the video and like and subscribe. So a lot has changed over the course of, I think my last video was AC last summer. So yeah, I apologize. I've just gotten really busy on my personal channel, filming a lot of other stuff, doing a lot of other content. Business got super busy. Went over a whole thing, so I will get into that later in this video. But as you can tell, we got the 6.0 here. We got the OBS back on the 24s, which they're not on this. I was actually about to put this thing under the knife. And yeah, I kind of just, I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out. I was enjoying the truck. You know, I love this thing so much. Obviously, you guys have seen in the videos how much work actually went into it. I wanted to drive it around. I wanted to enjoy it. I really hate it sitting outside. I'm tired of it literally looking worse and worse, in my opinion, every day. I keep up on it. We just, detailed it up and whatnot. But yeah, long story short, we had a R32 that wanted to trade. And for those of you who don't know, maybe I didn't touch base on as much stuff as I should have. I'm really big into cars. I really am. Obviously, on the channel, we have a lot of content of just trucks right now. I'm trying to change that. Matter of fact, hint, hint, I'm going to change that. But yeah, long story short, I was enjoying the truck. I love this thing. We put it on the stock wheels because we actually had a possible trade offer with that R32. Long story short, kid wanted to see if he can get cash instead. We never met up for it, yada, yada. And long story short, he ended up still having the car. He ended up buying a truck because he wanted a cheaper work truck to use, and now he's just trying to get cash, yada, yada. So ever since then, I left it on the stock wheels after I ended up listing this thing for sale. I was already pretty motivated to get a car, and yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with it. It's for sale, yet haven't given up on it, but I'm not sure what's going to happen, guys. I really don't. If I get it the right number, I've gotten several offers that I would accept. So this may or may not go. Reason being is a couple things. A, like I said, I really am into cars as well. I'd like to have some car content on this channel. Number one. Number two, still needs a bit of work. It's a great start for the truck scene, as you guys saw. It's just, I don't know if I want to dump all this money into a 6.0 at the end of the day. I don't know. Because, if you guys saw, I do have my OBS now back from the body shop after being crushed in a tornado here. And, of course, we still got the van. And you'll see the banners here and the merch I'm wearing. If you guys are interested. In my business, it was Backwoods Detailing. And basically I've ran an auto detailing, mobile detailing, basically auto works at this point business. I do metal polishing, undercoatings. I mean, there's paintless dent repair, paint touch-ups. There's a million things I do. Paint corrections, coatings, all that good detailing stuff. But beyond that, we're going bigger and bigger every year, it seems. And it was time to upgrade the name. I obviously went full-time with it about 5 years ago, and now the business is Elegant Auto Works. So anybody who's interested in the New Jersey, New York, Delaware, wherever area you want to send me your cars, link to my website in the description, by the way. So going on a little walk right now to grab my mail. But anyways, guys, to clear everything up, Elegant Auto Works is my new business name. from Backwoods Detailing. So that's my bread and butter. Obviously, it's what I do for a living. And Elegant is the company. I'm kind of like branding myself, but it's kind of a spin-off off the business. So we will end up having products. As of right now, we have merch. We have some windshield banners, all that good stuff for you guys. So if you guys are interested, let me know. All this merch is actually done, made, printed, pressed, the whole nine by me. So yeah, if you want to help support me, support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. We are officially taking pre-orders now. Get on my social medias. I'll link them down in the description or somewhere on my channel. Hit me up. The official release will be in like 2 months, but for all you guys, all my OG fans and subscribers, I'm taking them, you know, $20 plus shipping. And we do gray, black, white, and then same thing with the fonts. Black on black, black on gray, black on white, so on and so forth. You get the point. So I don't want to ramble on too much in this video. But yeah, we clearly have been busy for sure, between business and everything else. So yeah, I'm not sure. Basically got word on a couple of buyers that were interested for a price that I can't really refuse. Some of them have seen the channel, they follow me on social media, and I can't really refuse the price. Business has been a little slow, and truthfully, I need the money if I want to continue giving you guys good content. So if you want to support me, hit that comment down below, find me on social media, DM me, let me know. I will have an official link of where you can buy everything for sale. For right now, you just Venmo me with your address, size, all that good stuff, and I will send them out. It's a pre-order right now, but I already have everything made. So if you pre-order a shirt, you actually get it before I officially launch it. So little incentive for you guys. But also, if any of you know anything about me, maybe followed my personal channel before for years, which is how you got over here on the now Elegant channel, hence the name change of the channel as well. If you have, I really appreciate you, number one. Number two, you would know that I raced ATVs professionally. Well, unfortunately, with a lot of now my problem type situations, parents split up, yada yada, I ended up basically chipping in a healthy amount now for my house and this whole area that I use every day for work, etc. So yeah, just not getting any younger, I'm getting older, and long story short, business wise and financially wise and having more stuff on my plate now, it's usually not the best combo when you're always wadded up and injured, like for example 2 years ago when the truck got put on hold because I was almost paralyzed. Almost went bankrupt. It was a bad scene. So we're coming back swinging now in 2023. Unfortunately, as far as the racing side of things goes, I listed the quad for sale. Really sucks. I'll make a whole nother video about this. You can catch it on my personal channel. It's linked in my features channel section on here on YouTube. Go check out my other channel. I will have a full little recap of my whole racing career since I was 3 years old. So yeah, today's video is going to be, unfortunately, hurts me to say it, but we got a trade deal that we're kind of interested in. And it's the first person to actually hit me up that seems pretty serious. So I'm waiting on my buddy Mike to get here. Today we're, well, not selling the quad, but we're trading it for something. Stay tuned. Well guys, sad day today. Packing the quad up. And yeah, I guess this is the end of a long time journey. So a little upsetting, but we will have some new toys and content for you all. So stay tuned. Sad day. guys know, I've been really big into sim drifting and all sorts of stuff like that. Realistically, I was planning on trading my quad for a drift car. I've been searching for something for so long. But we may or may not drift this car. We may have got something better all along. Not really sure what the plans are with it. But I'm loving it. Yes, everybody. We have sitting behind me, in her current state, all touched up and ready for her first show coming up in the next video. We touched up a bunch of stuff on it, detailed the crap out of it. We still want to polish the paint out and give it a nice ceramic coating and whatnot, obviously. We don't know what we want to do with the car still. I'm a little unsure, depending on if the truck, if I'm going to end up selling my 6.0 or not. I don't know if I said anything about it in previous videos, but yeah, it's on the fence. I've had several offers, just nobody shows up for the thing. So if we get someone serious with a number I can't refuse, if that ends up going, I am going to have another surprise for you guys. But as of right now, this is what we're working with. Obviously, I'm really big into drifting. Anybody who knows me, I have a full sim setup and everything. I've been grinding on a Assetto for a few years now. It's something I definitely want to get involved in, something I want to do. It's a little safer than, you know, hitting a tree or crashing off a jump doing motocross like I used to. Those who don't know, I used to race professionally. So yeah, this is her. You know, little flaw there. That's about the only flaw that she's got. Full sound system, everything all detailed up. I'll give you guys a little peek at the inside as well. Coming into the inside, she is looking good. We got a little sun visor in there. We scrubbed everything down, restored this thing all sorts of back to life. Still need some odds and ends stuff. I still have my paper floor mats with the business in here. I would like to get the actual 40th anniversary mats, because it is a 40th anniversary car. So super pumped on this. Fresh window tint on it and everything. We still got to tint the windshield, but honestly, I'm happy with it. Hood's all pinned and everything. It is a 4.6 2-valve V8. The good old reliable, that's what I'm told. It's in the Mustang registry, the whole nine. Yeah, so we detailed it up. Currently, she's running a little funny. We have some sort of misfire going on, which I believe is the ignition coils, because whoever the previous owner, he did plugs and ignition coils in it, but he got like a $50 Amazon kit. And for you guys that know Mustangs will know, the Ford ones are the ones you want to go with, because everything else is just nothing but a headache and a problem. So we got it all detailed up here. Next video, we will be taking it to its first show. We'll see how it does. We seem to have it running pretty good. If you guys check the short section, or if I include it in here, I'm not even sure. I'm losing my mind. I'm all over the place with these videos, and I apologize. It's going to end up being a problem that gets resolved here. We just had so much stuff going on in a very short amount of time lately. So if you saw any of the clips, I'm not sure what I filmed and what I didn't. This thing was a disaster. But we got her looking pretty good now. Inside now, I'll just give you guys a quick peek. But we traded straight up for the quad. And yeah, we got her looking pretty decent again. So it's got a bunch of stuff. It's got stage 2 clutch, short throw shifter, BBK throttle body, cold air intake out the fender, full sound system, yada yada, bunch of stuff. But it's on brand new wheels and tires. I was definitely pretty stoked about that. And straight pipe exhaust like MagnaFlow, long tube headers. She's got everything. So pretty sweet little ride. So this is going to be the car that we'll probably film plenty of content for you guys on. We got it all detailed up, restored back up, and registered. So slowly going through it, and we'll have plenty of content to come on the car. But figured I'd give this big announcement, and sadly not racing anymore as responsibilities got a little bit, you know, more on my plate. But we got a car now in the fleet, so should be pretty sweet. A lot of content to come, guys. We got the detail all done. Inside, outside, engine bay, undercarriage, you name it. It's been basically a clean slate at this point. We detailed, corrected absolutely everything we possibly could. The car is looking at its absolute best. Right here behind me, it's looking good. We got it registered, we got plates, we got tinted covers. We did it all up. It is officially on the road, and now we were going to our first car meet and we had some issues with it running. Don't know if water got in something, so we did a coil pack and a plug on cylinder 7. We had a misfire, so we're about to go test that out, and we actually put Seafoam in every nook and cranny in this thing. Engine oil, because it needs change. Put it in the crankcase, put it in the fuel, and we just ran it through a vacuum line to clean out the top of all the carbon deposits, because I took a look down there. I cleaned the PCV valve. I mean, been wrenching on this thing for a few days now, so it's getting better. We haven't tested the new ignition coil yet, which we got from Motorcraft, so we are going to see if that solves our issue, and then we know, you know, it needs a basic tune-up. But the problem is the plugs are cheap. NGK Neridiums we put in here, but the ignition coils are like $90 per ignition coil. You can't buy them in a set. So yeah, it's hot as hell. Been busting our ass on it, but we should have a decent amount of footage to show you here of a seafoamed Mustang. So we got it hot soaking right now, all up to temp. It is hot as hell out as well. We just drowned it in it. Hot soaking, and we're about to go for a very aggressive drive, and we're ready to change the oil shortly after this. It's been a little bit of a project, but we did all the cosmetic cleaning and clean out, deep clean and restoration on everything. Now it's time we do the same with the motor. So good clean start, and trying to get all the carbon out of everything and flush all the fluids out and basically make this Mustang great again. Can't see shit. Could be just the rest of it tuned out to get it 100% perfect, but like, dude, it's running pretty damn well. and let's get started. Found plugs that weren't even threaded in. We found ignition coils that were all busted. I know it's a time lapse on how much of it you were able to see. But guys, without further ado, let's fingers crossed. We have the tune preloaded. But let's see what we got here. I think it likes it. I don't see any rich smoke. It's got a much higher idle. It's actually burning fuel now. So far, so good. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, that's not what you're gonna want. Yeah, I need the other bolt for that. I forgot about that. We still have it in the headlight, and I just doused everything in fuel that was spraying. All right, we'll take two here. Oh my God. All right, guys, well, interesting story. As now I soaked everything in a little bit of gas. Yeah, it was really coming out of there. These injectors got some pressure. The bolt was right over here behind or underneath this headlight. And I dropped it somewhere, so I'm gonna play Inspector Gadget here and try to get this freaking bolt out. Come on, man, nothing can just be simple. Dropped one last bolt in there, and that's the one we need to hold that fuel rail on. Wow, we really cleaned the concrete here, guys. Sketchy. Everything all ripped apart just to find the bolt that went down in this crack. Beautiful. We pulled the bumper off. We found it stuck in the foam. We got that back bolt back on that fuel rail. Let's slap this back together and take two. All right, guys, take two. Let's see what we got. Pray for no leaks this time. Clutch in. Ooh. Fuel's not pouring out of it this time. Seems to be running pretty good. Yeah, we had one hell of a gas leak there. Probably lost a quarter tank. Ooh. Could still may need to be revised a little bit because of the tune and everything to get it running perfectly, but this is definitely a huge, big step. It does have an exhaust leak, but it's basically a resback straight pipe. It's cold still, obviously, but we'll give her a little bit. It's not stumbling anymore. We'll take her on a drive and we'll figure this all out. She's running a hell of a lot better now. Finally. We had on low RPMs, we kept having a stumble, as you guys saw in the previous video when we went to the show. On the way home, it was stumbling really bad. It had a nice shudder to it. And now we can kind of put it under load at a lower RPM. And there's no issues anymore. So we may have found out the whole problem. She's still running really rich, which I'd rather than lean, but all in all though, I'm pumped with it. At least finally we have a car that's running good. The tune could probably be revised, but we'll have to get to that at a later date. But for now, we're gonna get some sound shots for you guys. The car finally running correctly. And yeah, enjoy. Trying to just reminisce a little bit, but I threw the truck up for sale. Didn't expect it to go anytime soon. I've had it up since April, and you know, I wasn't letting it go for cheap. You guys all know the time, money, and effort I have into the truck, so it's not something that someone is just gonna have that kind of amount of cash laying around to buy it and just, you know, whatever. It takes a certain person to want a truck like that. So, well, I've been driving it. I've been enjoying it naturally. And I know I needed an emblem. I had to finish the bed caps, the bumper caps, stuff like that. There was still stuff to be paint matched. Truthfully, guys, I owned the truck for 3 years. No one even knew I even owned it up until last year. And, yeah, it took me almost 2.5 years just to get it to that point. Still needed a bunch of body work. The cab corners were going pretty bad in it. Bottom of the doors started go. You know, we obviously, if you guys saw, southern bed, tailgate, I mean, all new hardware. We bought pretty much everything from Ford, you name it, on the truck. But yeah, I put so much time, money, and effort into it. Business has been pretty slow. I mean, truthfully, we're in a time right now in America that it's literally like a Great Depression and no one even knows it. Me being a business owner, it is very difficult for me to run the business successfully, produce all this content while having time to do everything to the vehicles and stuff like that. It's just been very stressful. We don't, you know, have a bunch of money to go throw at the truck right now. Like I said, I don't really know how to feel about making this video because, you know, yes, I could use the money, But, you know, there's no replacing all the time and effort and stuff like that that actually went into something like this. So, yeah, guys, we got offered a number definitely high enough. We got the 24s sitting on the OBS behind me. So we don't have to get rid of the wheels. On the stock Lariat wheels, we got offered a good number. And long story short, we're about to find out. We're about to hop in the truck right now. I literally got back last night. We're about to go find out. We're about to meet up also with the first person since April. No one's even came to look at the truck yet. So this is the very first time someone's even meeting up with it. I don't know how it's really gonna go, but fingers crossed. Either way, I guess. Like I said, guys, I mean, I'm tired of seeing it sit here and honestly starting to rot. So, you know, it'd be best if it was, you know, used. The mileage is getting up there. We have been driving it. It's just, you know, not something I can really see myself being comfortable with throwing all this money at. Long story short, before AC this year, we ordered a lift kit for it. I mean, spent thousands of dollars on this lift kit. We're getting ready to go to powder, the whole nine. And I'm just like looking at the frame. I'm looking at the cab corners. I know it needs body work, all this other stuff. I ended up bagging the whole thing. I ended up canceling the order on the lift and everything else because, like I said, truthfully, it's like, it's high mileage. It's a 6.0. It needs body work. I already put in so much effort into this. And it's just like, well, you know, what do I do now? It's going to basically cost me over $20,000 to even get the truck to where I want it to be. And then still at the end of the day, I have almost a 200,000 mile 6.0 Power Stroke. So, yeah, fingers crossed that, you know, something happens positively here. Like I said, don't really know, you know, having a good amount of money in my hand will be great. But obviously there's no replacing something that was my dream truck for sure. My OBS behind me and that truck were my two dream diesel trucks to own. So, you know, I guess an end of an era for us possibly here. We're about to go meet up with the guy now. The price is too good for me not to let it go, and I'd honestly be stupid. So, you know, might as well quit while you're ahead sometimes and financially make the smarter decision. And at least for you guys, I'll be able to supply you guys with a lot more content with maybe a lot more vehicles. So yeah, might be a sad day, might be an end of an era for the 6.0 Power Stroke. So stay tuned. Well, everybody, today is the day. We got an offer we couldn't refuse on the truck. And could have went. That's what you get for vlogging and driving. But we yeah, we got an offer we couldn't refuse, guys. So I'm sorry for the ones who liked watching the progress on this truck. Just times are tough. We need money to put into other things. We're doing bigger things with the channel. And yeah. Unfortunately, she's going to her new home, so this is our last drive with it. Sad day, but the money makes it a little bit better. Last drive, I'm following him to his house. He threw me an extra $300. He loved that shit. Super cool dude. Glad it's going to a good home. Gonna get it all mechanically sound, and well, he's saying he's just gonna drive the hell out of it. So, hey, whatever. At least it's gonna be used instead of sitting there collecting dust at my house. So, sad day, guys, but this is the final drive of the 6.0 Power Stroke. What up? At its new home, final goodbye. Well, guys, we got an empty spot in the driveway. And, yep, it happened. So I just wanted to come on here. I apologize for people that really came here for that truck and the content. Look, if I could get everything I want now vehicle wise and things that I have planned, like I mentioned in previous videos, that like I want to get into drifting, I want to do this stuff seriously, I can't do that without selling this. So, you know, I'm sorry guys if the channel is, you know, going a different direction than maybe you thought. Those of you who still support me and everything, I really do appreciate it. And don't worry guys, because just because I'm like obviously hugely into cars does not mean the truck content is going anywhere. Where do you think some of the money's going? Yeah, that's right. We're definitely going to start on the OBS. Got crushed in a tornado, yada yada. I will get into it in the next video, but it's long overdue. It's a million times cleaner of a starting point than the 6.0 ever was. I've built this truck when I was 18 years old, 18 till I was like 21. So yeah, much bigger start and a way cleaner start than the 6.0 was. So obviously I never wanted to get rid of my 6.0 being one of my dream trucks. This OBS and the 6.0 were literally my dream diesels. I'm still big into diesels. I mean, guys, I still got the 7.3 van even. I had nothing but diesels. Added the car to the fleet, which was long overdue. But yeah, I mean, if I could have the money to do everything I wanted to do and kept the black truck, I totally would have. But, you know, and done all the body work and stuff. But it's just like, my whole thing was, how much money are you going to spend here? You know, like eventually it's going to have to be bulletproofed. You know, that's 13 grand to actually bulletproof it. Non-VGT swap like I wanted to do. Gonna have to frame swap it because the frame's not as clean as like, I mean, look at Atlantic City Truck Meet, for instance. Like everybody's frame is absolutely glass. Mine will never be that way because of the salt damage up north that naturally happened over time. Yeah, we got it under control and got it all cleaned up and made it mint, but it's still, the damage is still there, unfortunately. So like I couldn't go spend, you know, over $20,000 to make the truck what I wanted to, and then what am I looking at the end of the day? Like, you know, a 200,000 mile 6.0. It just doesn't really make sense, guys. Like, I don't know if it's me getting older and realizing that certain stuff's not really worth putting the money into as much as we want to, as much as we love driving it, the sounds, everything. Trust me, I feel you. I did not want to get rid of it either, but we kind of have to, because we finally have this back after being crushed. Body shop, all sorts of screwed it up. So yeah, long story short, we're going to get started on this thing. We're going to do the undercarriage and chassis and stuff first, then start replacing panels, get it all painted, bodywork, etc. And this thing's going to be like a quarter of the cost to build because it's already like half done. And it's way cleaner, so there's not really much rust repair to fix. So, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer for me, being like, this was my childhood truck. So, you know, and nothing is, you know, it has 1 million miles on it. I mean, you know, 200,000 miles as well. But the point is an OBS is a timeless body style. It's a timeless, 7.3s are like famous, you know. This is a truck that like nobody can really just go out and buy anymore. They're rare. It's well worth my time to actually go ahead and put the money into this. Same thing like this, you know, I just had to basically kind of, I don't know, grow up a little bit. And the main thing is too, is originally I built the black truck to haul this truck when this was done. But yeah, I'm not getting paid even on YouTube yet. So there's no point of me having 2 show trucks and a work van and a car, and it's, what's the point? You know, I want to have a use for everything here on this channel. Granted, this channel is Elegant. I own Elegant Auto Works. I like everything being 100% mint. And you have to realize how much it is on me after doing customer stuff just to keep these things presentable enough to get on video, because they sit outside. So I grind behind the scenes like you have no idea, just to keep these things presentable at all times. You know, whenever a show pops up, a meet or anything. So there's a lot that I do behind the scenes that a lot of people probably don't even understand, and they think it just magically stays like this, but no, it doesn't. But yeah, all in all, guys, sad day. Unfortunately, had to let her go, and it's in a new home where he's going to basically finish it and drive the hell out of it, which I kind of encourage it. I mean, it's almost got 200K on it anyway. It's nice. It's absolutely show ready for him. For me, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get to like a higher calling, and my expectations and, you know, my version of mint now is completely different of how my version was mint 2 years ago even. So, you know, standards are getting higher, and I want to produce higher quality content, and I have bigger goals than I did 2 years ago. It's all part of the process, guys. So you just got to trust it. You got to stay subscribed, turn your notification bells on and all that good stuff. I apologize to all of you that are going to miss that truck. I will too, trust me. It's paining me, but I did get enough money for it to where I'm satisfied, and everything's going to be okay, guys, because I'm going to have some crazy content being pushed out of this channel. We're blocking the road here with a sale. Amazon still needs to deliver the road, and he's got it. Bro. Yes, sir.
Oh, easy. And no wonder I was having a hard time. The gas was off. Relax, bro. You get the Amazon on the back.
Welcome back to the channel. Last minute run. We're driving a little over an hour because we decided to it's probably in our best interest not to drift the Mustang, and we may or may not have something today that we're going to go check out that makes a lot more sense to be able to drift. So we're on our way now. Got my boy Mike. Holy shit. Dude, that was a killer wasp was literally buzzing by my head. But anyway, guys, we're stuck in traffic with road work. We got Mike driving. Hopefully everything works out here, and we'll be bringing home yet another new car for you guys. Stay tuned. I'll film as much as I can of the whole process. You guys know I don't like putting cameras in a lot of people's faces and stuff, but fingers crossed, we may or may not come home with something, so we're filming this just in case we do, so stay tuned. I'll tell you right now, this is the greatest sight I've ever seen. We need it so bad. I had to stop at my favorite place on earth, and you know, you gotta pay your respects to the king while you're here. Oh yeah. Let's go get a car, guys. For all my Duramax fans out there, my boy Mike's truck. Looking proper.
Looking dirty.
It's dirty as hell, but. All right, we're almost there. Here goes nothing. We're turning into the driveway here. Not gonna show you what it is yet. Oh, we're rubbing good. All right, we'll see how this pans out, what she ends up looking like here. Oh, she's definitely gonna be a drift car. Well, guys, loading up all the extras. She ain't pretty, but she's a good starting point for our drifting. We got a bunch of goodies. We got a whole body kit, couple grills, wheels, everything. Super cool family. Whole nother body kit, bumpers. Here's a raw walk around, guys. You already know it's gonna be looking good soon. We got it for a good deal, especially with all the things that are included. And yeah. Care of us, even giving it a vacuum job for us. We got the truck fully loaded with all the spare shit. Kid's super cool. Can't wait to see him on the channel, commenting what he thinks of what we do to this thing. So here we are, guys. We just got back home. My phone died, of course. But now we have another build on the channel. We'll give you a quick walk around, a very greasy walk around of this thing. Little backstory. Kid had it as a show car. He was on his way to H2O. Spun out in the rain, sideswiped the guardrail. Was like, oh shit, well now the quarter panel's all busted. I don't know what I want to do. Life got busy. He got a girlfriend, has a kid, yada yada. Sat at his parents' house in the garage on a tender with some weekly startups driven here and there just to keep it going. And he was going to clean it up to make it a show car again or slide it. He really wasn't sure. So yeah, he's just like, screw it. Got it for a great price. And yeah, I'll pull you guys in and show you everything right here on the same video. Here is her very dirty, very greasy walk around. I'm gonna start you guys in the interior. So we have a folder of receipts, big green flag. That's my scanner. I was just scanning it because I kind of had like a misfire on the way home near the end of the trip. I drove like an hour and a half. But here she is in her absolute glory. Yeah, she's pretty roached, to say the least. Camera makes it look good. I mean, there's not really a salvageable seat on this thing. You know, same thing. I mean, I could probably clean it up as best I can. I don't know whether I want to just part out the whole interior, gut it, and then, you know, put some 2 bucket seats in it. Then we have a full-blown drift car. Or I might keep it like as clean as it could be so we could kind of do both. I don't really know. But just me being the way I am, I like everything perfect. Pretty sweet. It's got the Brembo brake package, brand new drilled and slotted rotors. All the fender liners and everything are already out. Here she is, the dirty old VQ. Only mod it's got, intake. And it has a bag. But I mean, it's nice that you could see all in here and whatnot. Not even on coilovers or nothing. I mean, it's so dirty and dusty and whatnot. These were from the junkyard. They had rust on them, so they replaced those. But obviously, like, he did not paint this, he said, on both sides. They came off the other car like that from a junkyard. Brand new radiator. You know, like, it's a freaking disaster. But, you know, I'm going to pull the fenders off, paint them, paint the front bumper, get it all at least matching. And the bad part is back here. This is where he swiped. And it's, honestly, it's bad. I know, but it's not bad at the same time. So probably going to repaint and put a new quarter on it. Why not? We'll give you the angle of this side. I mean, it is trashed. I mean, we got it for, well, I feel like a half decent price with today's market. And, you know, of course, we got the Brembo brakes on the rear as well. But, yeah, everything works. So that's cool. Tint's not the best. I got to probably pull all that off because it's purpling pretty good. But this is the new drift car project, guys. So let's start off here. These are everything that he gave to me with it. So we got new seat, bumpers, another bumper, another set of 2 rims that match that, or wheels I should say, TPMS sensors in them. This is the back half of a body kit for this. Here's the whole front half of the body kit to finish it. Some rep wheels, 2 spares, some good burner wheel sets. Yeah, bunch of odds and ends, parts, covers, wheel liners. I mean, you name it. He has, I got the stock grill somewhere in this pile. Brand new intake plenum spacer. I mean, brand new. Brand new grill from TRX. Yeah, we got a whole load of goodies. Oh, which reminds me, actually, figure out. Pop the trunk. That's where everything else is. And all of this. We have so many more parts and boxes, etc. We got the greasy old floor mats. We got it all. Oh, it looks like an air mattress came with it too. Can't beat it. So yeah, we got another stock grill back there and control arms, and I mean, guys, I'm not complaining too much. It is dirty, but thank God it was sitting in a garage, because even on the bare spot over here, it's literally barely rusty. So just a little surface starting. Realistically, for the time being, I'll probably just sand it down, fill it, put some paint over it just so it doesn't get bad, because unfortunately it has to sit outside here because, well, my garage is a disaster. But yeah, guys, I mean, overall, pearl white. I mean, it's got a newer battery in it that was always on a tender. I mean, for the price we paid in today's market, I wasn't really able to find a cheaper deal for the mileage. Granted, it's far from perfect. Just drove an hour and a half home. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible either. I feel like it was a fair deal, truthfully, on both ends. You know, if we don't use some of this stuff, you know, I could sell it, get some money back. Yeah, it'll all have to be played by ear. But, you know, we have a little bit of a random misfire going on with it. I'm thinking it's probably for the 5-year-old gas, because it's just been sitting in the garage. And this car only has 90,000 original miles on it. Brand new clutch, all sorts of stuff, all the receipts for all the work that was done. It's got an exhaust, I believe. Yeah, I mean, not the worst deal I've made. So, yeah. I'm pretty pumped with it. Made an hour and a half home. Like, that's a good start. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you are excited for the G35 build. I'm excited because if you guys don't know, in Japan, these are actually sold as Skylines. I've always had a thing for this body style. And for those of you who are wondering why I didn't just buy a Z, well, realistically, the market right now is absolutely ridiculous and insane on a 350Z. And yeah, you basically get the same car with more luxury features, and I don't know, I like the look of these way better. So, you know, that was the main selling point for me, knowing it's basically the same platform. So why not? But guys, we have a drift car.
We greatly appreciate him taking the time, coming out, spending time with us.
Got so much love for y'all, man. This is our first time being out here in Jersey. If you born in one of the boroughs, Brooklyn, Queens, Jersey, New York, Manhattan, make some noise one time. Anybody from Philadelphia up in here? Uh-huh. Couple y'all, couple y'all. Couple y'all. It's like 3 hands, like 3 hands. So listen, y'all, my brother Cody Walker came up with this vision that said, I know y'all been supporting and showing love to the overall Fast and the Furious franchise for over 20 years. So if y'all a big Fast fan, make some noise one time. Yeah. Now y'all know this footage that I'm getting, I'm gonna send this to Vin Diesel, so y'all gotta give him way more love than that. So y'all been showing so much love to the Fast franchise from the beginning, and Cody Walker and Paul had some decisions and some conversations.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we start the greasy first step in the restoration process to bring this thing back to life on our new acquired drift car. Seems like all the
I'm too scared to ever wanna be alone if you're not there. 'Cause when you're gone,
Shout out to Dallas, I've been to the start. Nigga get rich, better take it to work. Piss on your cash, bitch, straight to work. Please some nasty, put me in a car. Bitch get graphic, put me in a car. I get your brand new ruler, no heart. I wrote a brand new roll, your heart. Ain't having problems, I'm sipping the bar. Shout out to Dallas, I've been to the start. Nigga get rich, better take it to work. Piss on your cash, bitch, straight to work.
if you're not if you're not there. If you're not
Shout out to Dallas, I've been to the start. Nigga get rich, better take it to work. Piss on your cash, get shit at your car. Please some nasty, put me in a car. Bitch get graphic, put me in a car. I get your brand new ruler, no mark. I put that brand new ruler on your arm. Ain't no slow, I'm still on hard. Tennis bracelets and they came with the fire. Scribble links all the way up to your top. Step on the swag when I step on the rock. Another half, you never cheat. I'm stacking these values up. Like you was, put it from love again. Up an echelon, I get this stacking up. I'm untouchable. Ain't no slow, I'm still on hard. Tennis bracelets and they came with the fire. Scribble links all the way up to your jaw. Step on the swag when I step on the rock. Ain't no slow, I'm still on hard. Tennis bracelets and they came with the fire. Scribble links all the way up to your jaw. Step on the swag when I step on the rock.
everything's coming out great. Check this out. Some of you guys might appreciate this because we got the full DVD player and everything in here. Check this out. Now that's some homage right there. Unfortunately, it's cracked. Oh, that sucks. We got all sorts of stuff. Some Meek Mill tracks. We got it all, man. This thing's ready. Almost ready. Starting to look like something.
I'm too scared to ever wanna be alone if you're not there. 'Cause when you're gone,
outside, you name it. We went through every crack and crevice on this thing. I'm about to pass out. About 4 or 5 days in. She's looking good. The iron remover made the bodywork look a little worse, but not really that worried about it. We have it running, everything's drying out. We just finished everything. I mean, there was mice, freaking shit everywhere. I mean, it was bad. Mold, you name it. You couldn't even be in it. So, yeah, we went ham on it, and now, you know, we can justify moving to the next step. So, super pumped to, you know, go through absolutely everything. We busted our ass. I mean, the interior alone took like 3 days. So, yeah, pretty stoked about it. We didn't ceramic coat it, didn't polish the paint out, anything too crazy yet. We did decon it, all that good stuff. If you want to book with the business, remember elegantautoworks.com. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, and my website, elegantautoworks.com. Link in the description below. If you're from, you know, the New Jersey area, at least, send your vehicles to me. We can restore them. Long story short, though, we finally have the G drivable. We do have this nasty exhaust leak, if you guys can hear it behind me, why it's running. Definitely want to get that taken care of. But it doesn't sound too bad from the back. But yeah, you know, we went crazy. We got it on the road. We got it registered. We want to see what this exhaust leak is, because if it's something simple, I definitely want to get this thing fixed like ASAP. But we're going to see what that costs. We're going to head over there in the next video. And then I know this thing's going to go for body work soon. So we're just trying to find somebody to do it. And a lot of content coming on this car for you guys. So, well, it's currently like 9 o'clock. Just got done working. Long ass day. And Body Guide just hit us up and said, if you want to come get your car, it's finally done. We went a little more than what was anticipated, so you guys are going to enjoy this. Total makeover on the G. I'm so stoked. First time seeing it in person, finished, and here goes nothing. Enjoy the edit. Hopefully it'll be a banger. Here we are. Damn. Well, guys, here she is in all of her glory. Right here behind me. Just picked it up from the body shop. Basically, like I said, guys, we did a lot more than what was originally supposed to happen with this thing. And yeah, pretty much almost got a full repaint out of it. So yeah, I could not be more stoked. I hope you guys enjoyed the B-roll. Came to this little spot right after picking it up to the shop. I couldn't be more stoked on this thing, guys. I mean, what a freaking transformation already. And we're just getting started. Obviously, it's a drift car, but as you guys know, here at Elegant, we're going to make sure that the cars are done right, looking good, and all that. So making sure it's at its best. This is probably the best it probably ever looked. I'm not really sure too much on the history. I know the kid used to show it, but guys, I mean, just look at this thing, especially in the light. I mean, freaking killer. And everybody, that's gonna do it for the 2023 recap. What a year. I mean, what a freaking year it was. I feel like we changed the channel a lot since then, I feel like. So yeah, a lot coming soon. You know, obviously we saw, unfortunately, having to step down from racing ATVs, traded that for the Mustang, ended up selling the one show truck for some money in my pocket, and then we went out and bought a drift car this year, got the drift car all redone. Man, it was one hell of a year in 2023, and I'm looking forward to 2024 and where the channel takes us. 2023, by far one of the biggest years for us. Definitely the year of most change compared to the rest. But yeah, hopefully we can keep it up in 2024, and I'm looking forward to what it has in store for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy New Year, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.